This is weird. It's making me use it one direction. We have to use it this direction, which I find strange, but what do I know? How is everybody tonight? It is chilly here in Missouri. I mean, it's not cold compared to what we're used to, but it is chilly. I will give them that. They all say cold. It's not cold, but they also didn't move here from, you know, the tundra, so there we go. All right, we are back in business here. I am gonna have to adjust this a little bit more, but bear with me here. All right. Wait for some more people to show up. Weather's been funky. Weather has been super funky. I think it's gonna get warmer now again, so we'll see. We'll see about that. Hi, our cabin in the woods. How are you? How's your weather? Are you guys ahead of us in the warmth, or do you get the cold still? I would assume whatever you have now is coming our direction. I hope. I hope it's warm. Maybe just tell me it's warm. Hi, Mom. How are you? Are you still in Kentucky? Oh, you had 56 today? I think we only got up to like 45. So hopefully that's coming our direction. 45's not terrible either, so, you know. Ooh, Benny. Benny's barking. I'm hoping that some of the dogs will come and say hi today. Hopefully. Mom's still in Kentucky. Are you cold, Mom? I would assume you're chilly, or you're gonna get the chili we just had. Here they come.
Hello.
Puppies!
Where's everybody gonna go?
Come on. Come on. You gonna say hi to the people? Say hi. Oh, gosh.
Benny wants to.
There, Benny and Kona. Hi, Kona.
Does KK stop by?
I haven't seen KK, no.
Alright, I gotta go sit to rescue. Are you on your...
Yes, we're live.
Oh.
Hi, Benny. Can everybody see Benny? Benny, look here. Good boy. You say hi?
Big scary dog's mad about something.
Oh. Creed has found his bark. So he's barking at everything. Was it a necessary bark, or was it a leaf?
There's a dog over across the valley barking.
Oh. We're barking at other barks.
Oh, that dog's closer to...
Drive safe, Mom.
There's another dog very close, and I don't think it's aware that KK's out and free.
Oh, okay.
Surprise!
Yes, hopefully your weather comes my way, because I really would like 35 at night and 60 in the afternoon.
That sounds wonderful. Who's got that weather?
Our cabin in the woods.
Oh, yeah, I'm jealous.
Big K's jealous. All right.
He's not that far away.
I know he's not that far away. And he's getting better weather than we have. Hi, Jim. How are you? How's your weather? We're talking about weather until some people show up. Huh?
Tell him we need to go to I Don't Care Burrito. Doesn't he go there at our cabin in the woods?
I don't know.
Oh, ask him. What? Oh. All right.
We are around.
I'm gonna go try to.
They're around 5 hours away.
Oh, I thought they were closer than that.
I think you're talking about 9 Acre
I am.
9 acres.
I am.
9.
Yep, you're right. I am. Yeah, 9 hours. That's too close to meat for lunch.
5 hours.
Or 5. That's still too. No, yeah, that's too. No.
What are you doing? Why is the door open?
I'm waiting for doors and freezing you out.
I'm in here because it was supposed to be warm.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Okay. So we are going to start talking about this live today. This live is the first live of our mid-40s today, going to be colder tonight and tomorrow. Oof. Oof. Nope, you can keep that weather up by you, Jim. I don't need any of that.
I have a Kona.
Kona Bear! You gonna come back up here? Come on. Oh, good girl. Good girl. You are a sweet girl. So,
I have Sakari's Creed. There we go.
hi, Creed. How are you, big dog? Oh, why? All right, so Kona Bear here.
No.
Creed, come here and lay down.
Let me live.
Lay down.
Let me run. Oh, yeah. Let me run.
Okay.
Let me live.
You see him? He takes Big K's chair. He's so big. He's so big. So, we are
I have a Kehlani Lynn.
talking. This is our first Monday live. We're going to be doing lives on Mondays. We. Big-
You
big-
and the mouse in your pocket.
Big K's my moderator. He's
Yeah.
got to be here for these. Hi, Kehlani. All right, and you guys are making this really difficult. So Mondays are gonna be our lives. If I can get other people to join, we will do like multiple channels. So that'll be our lives. And our lives, you can ask questions, you can do whatever. Sometimes we might have a theme. If I get a bunch of questions, I'll answer them in the lives. And then we'll have a theme for that live based on those questions. Tuesday, every Tuesday, we're going to do an update on the house. So that'll just be a regular video every Tuesday, and it'll be about the house. You guys will have to let me know if you want all of these regular videos at a certain time. If you want the live to be moved from 6 o'clock to a different time, let me know, and we'll figure it out, and we'll go from there. And then all of these will be on their days at those times. Good evening, Crazy Crafter Adventures. How many gift cards have you gotten? Crazy Crafter Adventures and I are doing we're trying to do a gift, $10 Walmart gift card drive for the Veterans Home here in Missouri in Mount Vernon. I would assume Crazy Crafter Adventures, help me out. Do we need the same number of cards, gift cards, that we needed cards for Veterans Day? Is it 111? Is that what we're shooting for? The time delay makes me feel awkward.
All it takes is the time delay. I feel awkward all the time.
You need to get closer if you want people to hear what you're saying.
They don't need to hear what I'm saying.
They like to hear your 125. So we need 125 gift cards by December 19th. And they all go to Crazy Crafter Adventures. I will put, after this video is done, I will put it in the description so you guys can come back and get her address to her P.O. box.
Type her address in right now, too.
Oh, Big K will put it in the chat for you as well, I guess.
No, have Crazy Crafters.
Oh, Crazy Crafter, put your address in. That's a Big K idea. Our Cabin in the Woods says they want to see Big K.
Hi.
So, live Mondays, Tiny House Tuesdays, which I don't think our house actually qualifies as a tiny house.
Twice the size of a tiny house.
It is not twice the size. Can you stop moving the camera? Thank you.
But since we live in it together, it's 2 tiny houses put together.
There you go. Whatever he said. Thursday is Hen House Thursday. We'll do a chicken update. We'll talk all things chickens. That'll be when we talk about... We'll talk about chicks, chickens, coops, everything chicken-wise. Friday, we're going to talk about the farm. In general, that's where the fencing videos will go. That's where... What else are we working on the farm, Kevin? Big K.
More fencing.
Gates.
Gates.
All that kind of farmy stuff, tractor stuff, all that. And then Saturday is when you're going to get the updates on the dogs. So, I know a lot of people have been interested in how we are training the puppies. Stop it!
Not enough.
How we're training the puppies, what we're doing with them, how they're coming along. Creed's huge. When Creed sits, the top of his head is what, mid-thigh for me?
Oh no, it's like at your hip now.
Oh, apparently the top of his head is at my hip now. So that's cool. And for anybody that cares, I have like a 30-inch inseam. So, if that helps you.
He's 20 something at the withers.
20 inches at the withers, Big K's telling me.
Maybe even bigger than that.
Kona's a little smaller than that, but she's a little thicker than that.
Oh, when Kona hits you in the dark? Ouch.
But Kona is coming into her own. She has better coordination
I would say.
than Creed does. Creed grew a lot faster than she did. But again, they are not even 6 months old yet. So
No, 2 more weeks. Before
they
they're
got
6 months
2
old.
or 3 more weeks, depending on which dog you talk about,
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
to grow. Creed's got 3, Kona's got 2. Before they're even 6 months old, and then you can like double their size or half again their size or whatever it is, the equation. So that's what we're up against here. We are holding steady at 6 chickens. We are now, we have what, 3.1, is that joules? Is that how they measure that? 3.1 plus joule output fence charger. We have a live trap that hasn't produced anything, which is very disappointing for me. Yes, Big K, you have your hand up.
For those of you in the audience paying attention to Big K's stupid, I actually tested the fence and wow, does it hurt.
Again?
Why
Why didn't you let me get that on camera?
You weren't around.
I wasn't around. Notice he does the funny stuff when I'm not here.
Creed thought it was funny.
Creed thought it was funny. Well, Creed stepped on it the first day we had it, and he did not like it. You didn't just take his...
I hit it with my elbow accidentally.
Can you lift that thing instead of pulling the whole thing out? Lift it up. There you go. Nah,
No,
you
I
did
had
it
that
anyways.
fixed at one time.
You did it anyways.
Yeah.
I seen that one time he touched the wires. Yeah, that was the last time with the other charger, and that one only produced, what, 0.8
Yeah,
joules?
something like that. That stung, but not.
That only produced 0.8 joules, and he squealed. This produces 3
3.1.
times more than that. I would have loved to have seen that and videoed it for all of you.
Yeah.
So, our cabin in the woods would like to tell you that he said, "Hear." He didn't say "hear you." He said "see you." And then we have Crazy Crafter Adventures address. It is P.O. Box 190, Nixa, Missouri 65714. So if you have it in your budget,
She lives in Nixa?
that's where her P.O. box is.
Well, okay, yeah, close enough.
Okay.
Pretty country. I didn't know that.
Okay. if you have it in your budget this year for Christmas, if you wouldn't mind, gift cards from Walmart. You can put them in a card, a Christmas card, if you want to. You don't have to. That's it. Gotta be there by the 19th so she can get them there for Christmas. Okay. Yes, everybody, hit the thumbs up, please. So does anybody have any questions about anything? Maybe I didn't explain something well enough in a video or anything. Or do we have any questions about the schedule of videos or anything like that?
I just know you post a video when I see it on my phone.
You're so helpful. I have your tail. Did you say hi to the people, KK?
KK's a lot like me. She's not exactly.
Did you say hi to the people? She don't care. Kona can actually see my phone. So Kona, you're gonna notice, does a lot more like where she's looking directly at you, because she does a lot better watching the phone. She'll actually like watch videos, or I put on a thing, it's dog TV, and it's got like squirrels and chipmunks that run across the screen. They're like live, and she'll watch them, and she'll like poke her nose at it, and the other ones kind of get bored before it even gets started. So Kona's one of those that'll actually like run up and sniff at my phone. So you'll probably see more of her. She's a little bit more photogenic. No, Jim, don't ask that question.
What's the question?
Jim would like to know, do I dare ask, what is the date to move into the house?
Last Thanksgiving.
Big K is going to stick to his answer of last Thanksgiving. Not this last Thanksgiving, but
The one
last
before.
year. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to redo your answer to make like a legitimate answer?
Before the end of the winter is my goal now. So by March, April.
So you think we're going to be in by March or April?
I think we should set the date for your birthday.
Okay. So the date to be into the house is June 1st, 2024. That is our goal. Now, really the only things that we're missing is
Stuff we don't know about it.
plumbing, electrical, and more insulation. I mean, if we had the plumbing done, the electrical done, and insulation in the walls,
We could live in it.
we could live in it. The problem is we want to stain the concrete, and so that's going to require, movement of furniture and stuff, and so I don't want to put anything more in there until we get that done. But really it's just plumbing, electrical, insulation.
And most of the rough electrical's done.
Yeah, the rough electrical is done. We just gotta put like outlets and stuff in.
Is it ever really
Lights, fixtures, stuff like that. But the wires have been run. It's all run to the box. There's no breakers yet or anything, but it's all run to the box. It's all run through the house. And then the plumbing through the slab is done too. So like all the hard stuff is done.
Except for fixing that cracked pipe.
Yeah, we got a cracked pipe. So at the slab, I would show you, but it's pitch black out there now. So at the slab, we have a drain pipe, and it's cracked, like on the outside of that, and then back into the slab a little bit. So we're trying to figure out how to fix that without digging up the concrete. Digging up the concrete would be the worst case scenario, and I really, really don't want to do that. I've seen it where people drill and tap PVC pipe, and then they screw it together. I would assume that that's a viable option. I just don't know how you go about getting a drill and tap set for a PVC pipe that's, I mean, I think our drain pipe is what, 4 inches? 4.5 inches?
I thought it was 3.
Or something like that. So, if anybody knows anybody, has any ideas, let me know. Get me in touch. I am open to ideas and help on that one.
Did you tell everybody we finally got all those odd cuts and everything done when the insulation is up? Have you done a video since we did that?
All the insulation in the attic, the first layer is done. So we got all that done. Have you been up there and make sure that they all stay up?
I have not. I'll do that tomorrow.
So that's all done. So we are technically dried in.
Even though the trim's not done outside.
Yeah, the trim isn't done. The soffit and the fascia is not done, but the insulation is complete all the way through. So technically we're dried in.
Now we're fixing.
Just not very insulated in the walls yet.
Right now, what's slowing us down is we're fixing past questionable decisions, mostly on my part.
I hope you heard that.
Well, you can say it again.
I don't really want to say it again. It'll get confusing that way. Oh boy.
The reason it's taking so long is because Kevin, in his drugged up state, made some bad decisions along the way, and now we're trying to fix them.
And by drugged up, he means medically antibiotic. For those of you that don't know,
It was a year ago.
Big K does not handle antibiotics very well at all.
Understatement much.
Big K on antibiotics is like a normal person on narcotics. It's really, really bad. He has zero ability to comprehend anything, zero ability to put together a thought, which equals he can't put together a coherent sentence. He can't make a decision. He can't.
I made decisions.
It's bad. Can I have one?
Yeah, what would you like, man?
Well, you just put mine up there.
I did?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I think I actually have a cold one for you.
Okay. Thank you. So, yeah. A year ago, there was some decisions made that shouldn't have been made because Big K can't make decisions on antibiotics, and he did, and so...
Okay, in my defense, I was on some pretty heavy-duty antibiotics.
That he was. So, we are fixing some things on the outside. I did tell you guys about the F&J and the soffit and fascia and that. So that is still, we're still working on that. The problem is I don't want to work on it because I told them it wasn't going to work that way and they did it anyways. So
moving on.
I'm struggling with that. And getting myself back to being helpful with it. So I guess we could talk about this. I'm playing with it. This was not...
Oh, I love that thing now that I figured out how to use it.
Does it work for the T-clips? T-post clips? Oh,
Once
apparently
you get
it
dialed
works.
in,
Big K figured it out. I struggled with it for a couple of days and said, screw it, I'm using a lineman's pliers, but Big K's figured it out.
Once you get it figured out, it's like whoop, 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 and it's done. Yeah, sound effects are free.
Okay. So does anybody have any questions?
I do. Anybody want to help us with plumbing?
I guess we'll see if you get an answer.
Okay. Anybody want to plumb one wall for less than $13,000?
Yeah. I figured this was going to be a pretty short live, but I wanted to make sure that you all knew the new direction we were going. I was trying to get it narrowed down to be more consistent and structured, and so this is what I've figured out. If it doesn't work, let me know. If it does, perfect.
Did he get it?
I don't know. I would assume so. He just licked his chops.
Did you get it, buddy? Okay, you know you're like a extra large dog in an medium chair,
Our cabin
right?
in the woods said 13,000 is way out of line.
That's what I thought.
That's what I said. So,
Did you? I can't remember his name. Was it Tony?
yes.
Was it Tony?
Yes.
Tony, it's one drain line. It's one drain line and 2 bathrooms and a kitchen sink. And some guy quoted as 13. Well, and running the water.
Yeah.
And
So
connecting the sewer.
it's running the water from the meter. You guys have seen that blue thing out by the driveway. It's running from the meter just around the corner to the back of the house, coming into the house. And then the drain line, you would just start the drain at the west end of the house, and that it comes out one bathroom. It comes out,
to the kitchen sink. Well, the toilet, the shower.
yeah,
the
and
sink.
then I think the kitchen sink goes in by the washer and all that drain. So it goes bathroom drain, kitchen drain, and another bathroom drain
Septic.
to the septic, which is right there on the east side of the house, and then running that little bit of plumbing for 2 showers, no bathtub, 2 sinks, vanities, 2 toilets, a kitchen sink, a water heater, a washer, a dishwasher, which is just right next to the kitchen sink. I think that's it.
The water to the refrigerator. Did you say
And
that?
a little, like, water to the refrigerator water thing. That's it. $13,000.
Looks like Big K's gonna learn how to plumb.
Tony says plus vents. Plus vents.
Plus vents.
But
Yes.
not 13,000.
No,
and-
I didn't even get to $1,500 in parts.
And what I don't get is when I talked to, so it's 2 different guys. So guy A owns the company, and guy A does all of the outdoor stuff. He would do the digging and laying the in and out and the drain pipe and that kind of thing. Guy B does all the internal stuff. So a person that I know gave me guy A's number, and I called him and I told him everything I needed, and I overshot it. I said from the meter to the house was going to be 100 feet.
60.
It's not. It's 60 feet. I told him from the end of the house where you would have to start the line to the septic was 100 feet. It's not.
15, 20.
No. From the west end
Oh, 53 feet.
to the septic.
Okay, 70 feet.
Big K's saying it's 70 feet. I'm saying, I told him it was 100 feet. So he was giving me quotes on a lot of extra PVC pipe or PEX. And then I told him the dimensions of the house, and I made them bigger than they were. And I told him it was all going to be one wall. And he told me it was going to be like $3,000. So I don't get it. I don't understand where Guy B, and Guy B's the one that's been writing the quotes that we've been getting, and I don't get where the first quote was what, 17
Was it really?
or something,
You
15,
said, you said something teen, and my brain just went, yeah, no.
and now it's 13 because he put in all kinds of stuff we don't need. So I don't know. We're just gonna figure it out ourselves, I think. If anybody knows anything about plumbing, let me know. I'll take help, and if we can ask questions, that'd be probably good, because Big K, as we all know, overthinks and overbuilds everything, so. Alright. Sorry if I broke the like button when I smashed it when I stumbled in the door and took my seat on the floor. Our cabin in the woods, Illinois.
Oh.
Our cabin
What's
in
his saying? He's got a saying, and I don't remember what it was.
Smile even if they're not your own teeth, or even if you don't have teeth, or... What is your teeth saying? Smile... teeth saying.
I was trying to tell somebody about it the other day, and I couldn't.
Big K's got a bad memory, and I can't remember all of his funny stuff, so... our cabin in the woods. You can vent under sinks. They make a vent pipe for that.
I think I'm going to for the kitchen island one.
Okay. He thinks he's going to for the kitchen sink, our Tony. Can he do that for the vanities or no? Big K can do the plumbing.
What?
That's what I'm being told.
By whom?
You can do the plumbing. And it's smile while you still have teeth.
Okay. Alright. I like that. It makes me giggle.
You make Big K giggle. I guess we gotta come up with one. Hi, Benny. What are you looking at me for?
What am I going to do when I don't have teeth?
I guess you're not gonna smile.
Oh, I don't smile, no.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna do the plumbing. A, it'll make some good videos. B, it'll be a learning experience.
Oh,
It'll be fun.
Tune in to watch Big K do what not to do.
You can't do what not to do in plumbing. You have to make good decisions in plumbing.
I have a system. I do it wrong the first time. That way I really learn how to do it right.
Tony says they can make good money on big houses, so when they price a small home, they lose money, so they charge more to keep the average pay up.
I can see that.
He said
Well,
you
we're out
can
in the
use
middle of nowhere.
he said you can use the under sink vent for all of the sinks.
Okay. And then just vent the toilet and the shower together.
Can you vent the toilet and the shower together since they go to one drain pipe? Or because the entire bathroom goes to one drain pipe, would it just make sense to vent them all together? Question mark.
Monday Night Live, learn how to plumb.
Oh, no. We are definitely not doing plumbing live. Def not.
Learn what not to do live.
Maybe when you decide you want to be on camera, that's when you can do like this, I learned this the hard way, don't do this.
I'll just film the water shooting all over the place.
We have one vent the whole bathroom together.
Okay, by whom?
Illinois. Jason. Right. Don't forget to do expansions above your faucets so you don't get an air knock. Hold up, what? English, please. What do you want me to do? What if we just plumbed all of them with 3/4 inch? Could we do that? Or not? Or just plumb it based on what the fixture takes, up to 3/4 inch? Because we were thinking the trunk and branch method would be the best, and we were going to make our trunk 3/4 of an inch and then branch it off with what the fixtures took.
As long as it doesn't get bigger, which it won't.
I did my whole house in copper
Ooh.
Cold water was in 1 inch, hot water was in 3/4 inch.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know.
You good? So is the difference in the 1 inch and 3/4 inch just like how fast the water comes out?
Volume.
Because if the stub off the meter is 3/4 inch, shouldn't I just keep 3/4 inch?
Like I said, learn what not to do live on Flannel Hill Farm.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, am I folding your hoodies or just...
Yeah, I think we're doing pecs. No. I think we're doing pecs. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the cold water in and just use blue and red and be... Yeah, he said keep the cold water what it comes off the meter as. Diameter-wise.
all the way from the meter into the house?
Yeah, if you keep it that way, then the pressure will stay correct.
Okay, then the hot water we could drop down if we wanted to, but we don't.
I would use
We're just gonna use 3/4.
I would do the hot water, whatever the
Cold water.
no, I would do the hot water, whatever the hot water tank comes out as.
Well, that'll be up to me,
Why?
because I'll be the one connecting it to the...
Hot water doesn't come with its own, like,
No.
and then you just attach.
Onto the top. Trust me, I burnt the crap out of my hand.
So you get a hot water heater and it doesn't even have a, like a stub sticking up?
Well, no, it's got a stub sticking up. Like, okay, I see what you're saying.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I'm folding clothes.
He says I'm right.
You are. Yeah, you are.
Re-explaining what
Yeah,
I did.
I got
Are
it.
you okay, Benny? You alright? We think Benny has that thing in his throat where
You can feel it.
you swallow and you breathe and it switches that little flap. We think his is small or something because every time he drinks he coughs ever since he was a puppy.
And the vet said, eh.
Yeah, the vet goes, eh. Every vet we've taken him to, and he's seen 2 different ones?
3 now.
3 different
What's
ones.
his name?
Yeah, 3 different ones, and they all say, not a big deal. So, you alright? Done coughing?
But since Dad's a worrywart,
Yeah, big K worries. Okay, so what we were thinking about plumbing was right. So what does that tell you? I think that means we know what we're doing.
we knew what we were doing with the siding, and then
I knew what I was doing, and you guys decided otherwise.
I don't know why you didn't put your foot down.
Okay. Okay. All right. Any other questions?
Apparently, I'm causing hate and discontent. So.
Hi, Lonnie.
Oh, Heidi ho, neighbor. He's wanted to see me, so I put my hand. Heidi ho.
You didn't put it far enough over.
Oh,
There you go.
I am a real person with lots of cuts and scratches all over me.
Yeah, he is now regretting teaching the puppies how to wrestle. So Kevin teaches all of his dogs, apparently, how to defend themselves. So he teaches them how to wrestle. And now Creed will punch you in the face. So that's cool. And Creed's paw is as big as my hand. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kona knows how to stay low and take
Yeah.
advantage of her short stature.
Yep. So he's highly regretting his decision to teach them how to wrestle.
Questionable at best.
Our cabin in the woods loves that. He thinks that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Credo.
teaching the dog that's going to weigh 100 and some odd pounds how to wrestle was not my best choice.
Yeah, does anybody want to take a guess at how much Creed's gonna weigh? When
Wish
should
we had something cool to give away. We could run a contest.
when do you think he'll be full grown? A year?
Full grown, year and a half.
A year and a
you'll
half?
Know, you'll know in a year. In another 6 months, he'll be essentially full grown. He'll still have to
Essentially.
fill out.
Yeah, which he is not. He looks so thin.
Yeah, how was that my dog?
Oh boy. I don't know if I should tell him that.
Bentley looks more like my dog.
Guys, I don't know if he's ready for that.
What?
Well, our cabin in the woods says he thinks he's gonna be 125 pounds.
I'm about right there with you.
Mr. Illinois has a friend who has a 140-pound male German Shepherd. So, possibilities are endless.
Yeah. Just gotta kick his butt now.
Yeah, good luck. You're such a softie.
It wasn't when he bit Bentley the other day.
Big K has had very well-behaved dogs. He's been very good at training his dogs for a long time. And then he turned soft, and you can tell by this one. And now he's starting to regret this one and not being when he was real young.
Oh, we've graduated.
But this one's been pretty good.
He's a good dog.
Creed is a fairly good dog. But when he's coming at you full bore and he has no coordination in how to stop,
Yeah, you have no idea if he's
That's a
gonna stop
problem.
before he runs.
that is a problem. Mom is thinking 135 pounds. I should write these down so we
Yeah,
can
you
come
should.
back and look at these.
So the guesses are between 125 and 140.
So what
I
time
gotta
would
start working out more.
what time would you guys like the lives to be on Monday? Oh, stop your whining. Life is not that hard for you. You get fed. I don't even make you do chores. Like, you do nothing.
She patrols the perimeter and kills things that come near your chickens when she's out there.
Uh-huh, when she's out there. Spoiled brat. How big do you think he's gonna get?
What do we got? A 125, a 130, and a 140?
No, you have a 125 and a 135.
Somebody said 140.
He
I
had a
knew somebody
friend.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 130.
130? Okay.
It's not fair for me to be in on that because I can feed him to get to whatever number I want.
I've been over, he's only supposed to get like
2 cups.
2 cups.
AM and PM.
And we've been given, I give him more than that because
Oh.
I'm afraid he's so thin.
Yeah.
You can
the
feel-
dog has horrific gas.
You can feel his like ribs still, and it makes me feel like he's too thin. So I try to give him a little more, and it doesn't do any good.
I think what's happening
Is?
is little Miss Kona is eating most of it.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Okay.
I've been out there and watched him. He goes after her
Oh.
food. Our 4th dog got away with everything.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Our cabin in the woods, we feed our dogs 2 cups. He must just be still growing. Because I feel like if PETA showed up,
They'd be upset with us.
well, they'd be upset just because they're PETA. I feel like if I took him to the
That's
vet, and a vet, didn't know, like, oh, he's just growing, they would think that I was not feeding him and I was starving him.
He does kind of look more like a coyote than a wolf.
Yeah, he looks more like a coyote than a wolf. Ah, you just
But
can't
look
help
at-
yourself.
Okay, but the food we feed, I feed her not even a cup twice a day. And she gets fat in the springtime. Sorry, honey. I called you fat. I'm sorry. But you kind of do get a little chunky.
She gets chunky in the winter,
Well, yeah.
but she
towards the
hasn't
end of
this
winter.
year.
Not so far, yeah.
Any time works for Mom.
Hi, Mom.
All
by the
right,
way.
our cabin in the woods. What time works for you on Mondays? Jason, what time works for you? Anybody else have any input on times or how big Creed's gonna get? I think I'm gonna go low. I think he's gonna be closer to his dad. And he's, oh,
110.
I think he's gonna be like 115.
Okay.
All dogs have different metabolisms. Male dogs will always eat more than a female.
Yeah.
I have no idea where I'll ever be, so any time is good. After 5. This time of year around 6. That's what I was thinking. I think it's gonna change with the seasons because the chickens will change when they go in. And so I want to do it after or around the time the chickens go in so that
I got him tonight.
all of our chores are done. Big K's been putting the chickens in at night. Did you find any eggs? I didn't look.
I don't look for eggs. They get mad.
I got 2 this
They're
morning.
like, they make noise when you try to get their eggs. So I just.
Well, do you dig up under them?
Oh no.
Okay. I just grab them in the morning. I don't care. We got 2 this morning.
I feel bad that we're down to 6.
I didn't let it happen.
And well, yeah, I understand that.
All of what we bought was supposed to work. Everybody loved it. That's what everybody else used. For some reason, we were the ones with problems.
Well, we're probably right across the street from a.
And how was I
fox
supposed to
den.
know that?
Yeah, and just listen at night to the number of coyotes we got around here.
But
KK.
we do have a live trap. It hasn't caught anything yet, which is very disappointing. At the very least, I would like to know what we're up against, but what are you gonna do? So
I see what I think is fox prints
Yeah.
in the mud.
we think it's a fox. I've seen fox. I've never, well, Big K's seen a coyote. I've never actually seen a coyote.
Oh, yeah, we have coyotes
I
all the
want to
time.
do lives, but I can never be ready at the same time. There's always something going on. That's true. We were out in Springfield today, and we were coming home, and I was like, oh, I hope we get home. I hope we get home in time. We were here like 15 minutes before. So I unpacked the car real quick and yeah, get a trail cam. That's what everybody tells me, but I would think the live trap would have caught something too.
Not necessarily. Trail cam will work.
But where are you gonna put it? You don't really have anywhere to.
By
Hook
the
it.
gates. Like,
Oh, now you want
Period.
more than one?
well, at least one peering.
Can you stop hitting the table?
I apologize.
I guess.
Well, I found where they were coming in.
Where?
East side, there was a thick gully dug out under the fence. I filled that in with rock.
They dug?
Yeah. Yeah. And they tried digging on the north side too, because that's where Kaylani for about a week was going directly to that spot. So I filled that in too. I got a couple more spots I want to.
So Big K's been, if you walk the fence line and you see a divot, Big K has been putting rocks there.
I mean, I know they can dig the rocks out, but they'll at least slow them down.
So hopefully it'll at least slow them down. But I'm wondering if one of them hasn't been nuked. I'm wondering if
Oh, somebody got.
because here's the deal. KK chased one off.
almost got it
She
too.
she didn't get it. She chased it off. And then we had a couple of days we thought, okay, he or she went back and told everybody don't go there anymore. Then we lost a chicken or two or whatever.
And they tried again.
And then that was the one Big K actually hit it.
That was KK, not Big K.
KK. KK actually hit
Big
it.
K's slow as smell.
And you could hear it. It screamed. And it sounded like a fox, you said.
Mm.
And then it was for like a week we had no problems. And then all of a sudden we lost another 2 or 3, and that's when we got this fence, and I'm wondering if one of them didn't test that fence again because the fence wasn't really working before. And I'm wondering if now one of them got
It's working now.
it's working. Didn't get nuked. If you see footprints, then it most likely not bobcats. I don't think.
No,
I
they're
haven't
not.
seen a
They're
bobcat.
smaller. They're closer to KK's paw size.
Like these paws.
In fact, they're not even that big.
They're not even that big, and those are small paws for a big dog. Jim says, could you put the chickens closer to the house?
We could put them up here.
In theory, yes. However, closer to the house, they wouldn't be in the pasture with that second fence around them. So, yes, but is that more secure?
We could leave KK out there more often.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Jesus. Oh,
I'm not ready for that. He can't come back yet.
huh?
Nothing. I'm being stupid.
Okay. So yeah, we could, but I think that second fence is a good deterrent as well. I don't know. I guess if they were just crawling under it, it wasn't a good deterrent.
You're right.
If we put rocks around, maybe.
Yeah, because they are 150 feet away from the house right now. 200
150, 200 feet away from where we are.
right now.
Yeah.
We could put them between the house and the shed.
I guess we could. Yeah, we could try putting them closer. That does involve me having to drag that thing uphill, though.
Well, we have a tractor.
Okay. I don't think that would work, but okay.
I think you're probably right, but it'd be fun to try.
Why are you giving them more chewies?
When did you give them a different chewy?
We gave them chewy when we went down to Springfield.
Sorry. It keeps Kona busy.
Okay. So the answer is yes, we could try that. We do have to move their fencing, so we could do that, I guess. We gonna move their fencing tomorrow?
Okay.
I don't really want to.
Well, they got to. They're digging holes.
Yeah, well, they're giving themselves dust baths now, so. Alright, well, if anybody's got any more questions, I will take them. Otherwise, I will let you guys get back to your lives and your night.
And thank you for...
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all of your input. I really do appreciate it, especially plumbing right now. That is the thorn in our side.
We should do What Not to Do Wednesdays.
Big K is interested in doing What Not to Do Wednesdays. If you're interested, let me know.
I'll take you on a tour.
Let me know if that's something you want to do. Otherwise, just remember $10 gift cards for Walmart. It can be anybody. It doesn't have to be somebody that watches. If you got a friend that's looking to do something for somebody for Christmas, let them know. Send them to Crazy Crafter Adventures. And we need 125, I believe, which shouldn't be that hard. The Veterans Day cards, you guys blew that out of the water. We had 150. So Crazy Crafter Adventures says what not to do every day, lol. Yes. Does your plumbing need to be inspected in your area? No. The only code that we have in our
Septic.
county is septic tank.
And we already passed it.
And we have passed that, so we're good. That is the only code at all, period, building code, period. But
We do try to
we
build it,
are building our home to Missouri code, if not better. So I think Missouri code is 2x4 construction. We went with
2x6.
Minnesota construction code and did 2x6. What else did we do? Oh, we did all the ceilings. So we did the sealant foam between the slab and the bottom plate, and we did the ceiling foam insulation thing between the top plates. What else have we done that's above code? Our insulation is going to be above code, I'm sure.
Yes, it is.
Big K did that. And our slab is insulated, which was not even in the code book for Missouri. We wanted our slab insulated, and the concrete guys were like, huh?
They had to watch a YouTube video.
So, there's that. Our cabin in the woods says if he does it, I'll watch Wednesday.
Okay. Oh, if I do it.
If you do it.
All right. I gotta get a mask. Anybody still have a mask from that debacle a couple years ago?
You're so weird. So, I don't know if you guys saw that video, but Big K was in a nearby town, and he got noticed. What is the attic insulation R value, Big K?
Looks like right now just 25, and it's supposed to be 40. No, it's supposed to be 30.
So
I may have to add another layer.
Big K is working on a R value of 25. It's supposed to be apparently 30. So your guess is as good as mine. I'll tell you when it's done what we ended up with.
The very top will be 40.
The very top
The
will
very,
be 40.
you know, where that,
Oh, yeah.
from there up, it'll be R40. But.
Okay. So Big K was in a nearby town by himself.
At the farm and barn place.
Why are you doing 10 hours?
10 hours?
Crazy Crafter Adventures is doing a live for 10 hours possibly tonight, starting at 7 p.m. Why would you do that? What are you doing? So, Big K was in a small town close to us. He was at a Tractor Supply, and he was talking to one of the employees of the Tractor Supply. And this lady stopped. You want to tell the story? Talk loud.
She's walking along. And hi, by the way. If you're on. She stopped and she kind of turned her head and she looked. And she goes, "Are you Big K?" Oh, boy.
I've never been noticed. It's fine. It's alright.
I am indeed.
It's all good.
Heidi ho, neighbor. Some
Oh,
of
yeah.
you will get that.
But yeah, he came home and he's like, "Hey, by the way," and I was like, "How? How did you're not ever on screen. How did they notice you?" Our cabin in the woods would like to know if it was Jan. No, it wasn't Jan. So
Jan forgot what I looked like.
So Jan lives northeast of us.
And I was
And we were he was southwest of us. So she doesn't go down that far.
I don't know.
Crazy Crafter Adventures. Crazy Craft. What are you crafting? cards, or is this like some big craft event? Like, are you doing an entire scrapbook or something?
She didn't let me in on this.
That's
Look at it.
so much time. That's like a long time. You never answered the question. Was it Jan?
No,
It was
it
not
was
Jan.
not. No,
It was not Jan.
Jan. Hey, speaking of Jan, when do we have to go help her with chickens?
She said December. She said she'd let me know.
Okay.
Is Jan on here? I doubt it.
Kevin.
I doubt it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hardly ever on YouTube anymore.
I need to know when Jan wants Big K and I to help her with chickens. Maybe at the YouTube meetup. Was she at the YouTube meetup?
No, not that I recognize. I think she recognized my voice.
Not that he recognized. He thinks she recognized his voice. So,
Because you could tell she was like listening to my voice.
she most likely watched the YouTube meetup.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's very
Maybe.
likely. Yeah.
But that wouldn't make it so she listened to your voice more than look at you.
Well, who can look at me? There's
Wow.
a reason I'm not on YouTube.
Wow. That was not nice.
Get a helmet.
All right, guys, I will let you go. Have a good rest of your evening. Stay warm, everybody. Send some warm weather our way. Tony.
Not hot, though.
Tony.
Yeah,
We could
Tony,
use some of that.
warm weather. Turn a fan
Is
on. or
Bentley
something.
falling asleep?
Sitting there, yes.
Okay.
You should show the people. He falls asleep like that. Oh, he lifted his head. His head, he'll lean up against the arm of the chair and drop his face down between his front paw and his back paw, and he will fall asleep like that.
All right, guys. On your way out, like, share, subscribe, hit
It's a
that
full
little
moon.
bell notification button thing.
It's a full moon. It's safe. You can
It's
see
a
your
full
way all the way
moon. You
downhill.
can see your way all the way down the hill, apparently. I really do. We really do appreciate y'all.